Hello. So, topic, which the title should be obvious about what it is. Lucky you guys. I'm just gonna quickly, half reply to a email notification I got. It says there's a comment on my last video from Elliot Polanski. In the email, it only shows me like the first part of it, and then when I click view all comments on the video, it says that there's no comments, and I tried the YouTube inbox thing, and there's nothing there, so I'm really sorry, Elliot Polanski, but for some fucking reason, I can't view your whole comment. So if you want to message me directly or try commenting again, I honestly don't know why YouTube is so fucked up, but just like from your first part, you said maybe I should ask this somewhere else on the interweb, but I don't care. I don't mind answering your question if you feel you want me to answer it. I trust your judgment and you're quite smart. Thank you. So all that's here in the stupid blurb that my email notification has given me says, what's your advice to a guy who wants to tell a girl that and that's it. So I can only imagine what your question is. I'm sure the obvious is there, but at the same time I don't want to assume, so please try and get a hold of me another way. I honestly don't understand YouTube at all. Maybe just like, I don't know if you can message me or something. I honestly don't know. I'm sorry. Listen up. This rant is basically for guys, because girls, I don't think you need me to tell you this. Unless you're one of those girls that does not have a bad period at all. I know a couple of girls that in one setting there was like a couple of us, like a few of us actually, and I was talking to one girl and we were telling each other about how bad our periods were, which was just funny. And then this girl piped in. She's like, "Oh, my period's never that bad," and she was just like, whatever. And we were just like, "Fuck you," kind of thing. So if you're that girl, hopefully you're not like that girl that I knew. And guys, you just need to listen well. So the most common thing I hear from guys whenever the topic of a period comes up is, nope, I don't want to know about this. And it's just kind of like, I want to punch you in the face. Usually gay guys are usually pretty sympathetic though, which is kind of funny when you think about it. But anyway, I love gay guys. But I hate guys that will either like run away from the topic as much as they can, or are the type to go and make jokes around girls that are obviously not in the best mood to hear that kind of thing, which I did have a couple friends like that in high school, and they're obviously not my friends anymore because they were assholes. So hopefully you're not that guy either. I mean, sometimes, I want to say sometimes, but not often, I don't mind, like, if I'm not on my period at the time, I don't mind if a couple of guy friends just, like, make a kind of, like, a joke, because in the context, it's just funny to make a comment about a girl on the reg. But I very rarely let those kind of jokes fly, just because it usually is, anytime we're on our periods, it sucks. It really sucks. We didn't ask to have periods, and it sucks. That's the only way to describe it, unless you're that girl that never has a problem with it. I personally have the worst kind of period. It sucks. I usually get a really heavy flow, and that usually results in a lot of accidents. Like, even when I'm not on my period, I carry pads around with me everywhere, just in case, because mine's not usually regular either, especially if I get the flu or anything, I won't get it for a while. And then as soon as I'm over my flu, then it's like, bam, here you go. Here's your period. Like the Mother Nature commercials where Mother Nature shows up, he's like, here's your monthly gift. I'm like, monthly? How about you be more on time? So I definitely get one of the worst kind. The cramps I always get. all in all, it just sucks for me. So I'm not the type to be okay with period jokes. It's normally not okay. I sometimes make them with when I'm with other girls, but that's because I've established already that we're all okay with it. But I never let guys make jokes about periods around me. I don't tolerate it at all. Usually the guys who make inappropriate jokes about periods are the ones that aren't willing to be, like, they're not the sympathetic type. And that's unfortunate because I think one of the biggest things fathers need to teach their sons is you need to be respectful of that, because of our period, because of your mother's period, you got a nice wall of nutrients in her room for your fetus ass to grow. So I heard somebody say that once and I love it. I didn't come up with that on my own. I wish. But it's a really unfortunate part of Mother Nature that we have to deal with a majority of our lives. And I hear guys be like, well, we have to protect our balls all the time and stuff. Well, it's like, that's something you guys just end up regularly doing. Not that I'm saying that it's like, oh, whatever. I know it really hurts if you guys get a soccer ball to your nuts or anything like that. I'm sympathetic to that. But for some girls, our period just comes out of nowhere. And we have to deal with the cramps. You guys can avoid the pain. You don't have, like, you can wear a cup all the damn time if you wanted to. But for girls, if you get cramps, you have to pop that Tylenol. And, like, for me, the Tylenol doesn't always work. Or the Advil, whichever it is. It really sucks. It sucks. And mainly, it's what I'm talking about. Like, even if you don't want to have to deal with the whole period thing, fine, but it will come up when you end up in a relationship, or maybe you're already trying to deal with your significant other on a regular basis when she's on her period, because you quite often it becomes we become really moody, depending, it could be either anger or sadness. Quite often I flip between the two a lot. I feel really bad for my boyfriend. But I try my best. Like, I try not to blame him for anything, because usually I don't have a reason ever to be mad at him for anything. He's awesome. And if I'm just angry and he happens to be there, I'll rant about it, but I won't, like, blame him for it. And luckily he's a good listener, so he's like, okay, I know, you're just ranting, that's fine. And sometimes that's all we need. If we're just angry and we can't do anything about it, because that's what happens, just sit there and listen. That's really all we need. Or if we need you to run to the store and get us pads or tampons, just fucking do it. I know there's lots of brands and there's lots of types, but that's, like, we know it. We'll just write it down for you, or take a picture of the last package we have. It's not that hard. I mean, sometimes I look at them and I'm like, is this the right one? But still, what we need is support. And if you're going to be the type that goes like, ugh, well, you know, this is your girl problem, I don't want to be a part of it, sort of thing, then it's like, that's totally rude. And honestly, I hate guys like you. There's no other way for me to say it. I hate it. And I'm so glad I found my boyfriend. And I know it can be so hard, too. I've seen couples that really struggle because the girl just gets angry at everything or is always crying, to the point that it is really hard to be there to support her, especially if she's getting angry at you when you've done nothing wrong. And I know that's a really hard balance, but you need to try. That's the main thing, because normally if we see that you're trying, then we'll try as well. It's hard for both sides, I get that, but that's a whole part of the relationship. It's give and take, and if you guys are just considerate to one another, it all works out. So while the raging chemicals in our bodies are going like, be angry at everything, it sucks. But we're trying. The main thing I hate about it is I can't sit down comfortably. I can't, like, I can't go anywhere without my bag, because I need to carry my essentials around and all that kind of stuff. I'm on my period right now, I'll be honest. I woke up this morning and there's a big stain on my mattress now. It really sucks. And I should have put a towel down or something. I'm so stupid. You think I'd be used to it by now. But it's different for every girl, and it's just a lot easier as soon as you can figure out how she normally, like what she normally has to go through. Because like I said, some girls, you don't have, like, it's barely any problem at all. And then there's some girls where the flow is usually really heavy, or the cramps are really bad and we need to, or the cravings get really bad. Like it depends on every girl. I unfortunately get the worst of it for like everything. I got the cramps, I got the flow, I got the cravings, I get angry, I cry a lot. I cry a lot. And my poor boyfriend just has to be, it's like, it's okay. It's all gonna be okay. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm tearing up a little bit right now just thinking about it. Yeah, periods really suck. I need some chocolate or something right now. And it's not even, I remember my stepdad said to me one time, he's like, you don't need the chocolate, you want the chocolate. And I flipped shit on him. I was so angry about that. Because like, even if it's not like, oh, your body needs the sugar, even if it's not that, it's just the taste of chocolate makes us feel better. Or for me, it's hickory sticks or Pepsi or whatever. It's like, just go along with it and make us feel better, and that'll make it easier to go through. It only lasts, the longest mine has ever lasted was a week, and that really sucked. But normally it only lasts 3 to 4 days. Well, 5, I guess. It depends on every girl. So really all we need you to do is be patient, and that's it. I'm not ranting about my boyfriend, obviously. I'm ranting about all the guys that I see that are being assholes to their girlfriends or to their friends even. It's like, that's one thing I hate too. Oh, just because she's not my girlfriend, I don't have to be nice to her about it. It's like, I don't know if that's the norm. That's what I've seen a couple of times, and I didn't like my guy friends for that. It's like, whatever. I don't have to be nice to you. You're my friend. Whatever. Obviously not the greatest friend in the world, and I'm obviously not friends with them anymore, but friends. I'm jealous of lesbians. Because when you think about it, both of them are have to go through the same thing. Kiwi, what are you doing? My god. Cat! She's playing. Cat? What are you? Cat? Kilala. Okay. Okay, whatever. Anyway. But yeah, lesbians, they just, since they both go through it, they both know what that'd be awesome. I'm a little bit envious of lesbians. Because mainly, the biggest problem I have right now, I mean, with the usual stuff, is my boyfriend and I are trying to avoid pop. Because we both drink pop a lot, and it's obviously bad for you and stuff. And God. So when my cravings hit, I'm like, I want a Pepsi, I want my hickory sticks, and all the junk food that I want. And he'll be like, no, remember, we're trying to eat healthy. And he's doing his best. He's trying to not let me relapse, I guess, in a sense. He's trying to help. And here I'm being like, but I want hickory sticks. It's awful. So grateful for my boyfriend, but it sucks so much. That's the main thing I have to say. Periods suck. So I'm pretty sure I covered everything about periods. I don't think I'm missing anything. Guys, be patient. Get us our whatever we're craving and our essentials if we need you to get them. Toilet paper. Toilet paper is amazing. It's your best friend. Oh my god. Yeah, if I missed anything, let me know, girls. And then I'll make another video and make your boyfriends watch it. Listen to her talk about periods. You need to learn this. I need some chocolate right now. Actually, a Pepsi would be awesome. Fuck. Anyway. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go find some chocolate. Thankful for chocolate. Oh, and turkey. Actually, no, I don't really want turkey right now. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, guys.